Hi everyone, I'm reading Gregory Scott's Tarot for our weekly reading from Monday the 31st of July through to Sunday the 6th of August. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. And as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side and just see what unfolds. So I'm asking for a card for Monday. We have Judgment. For Tuesday, the Fool. Wednesday, the Seven of Pentacles. Thursday, the Five of Cups. Friday, the Four of Pentacles. Saturday, the King of Pentacles. And Sunday, the Six of Swords. Okay, so to the beginning of the week, we start off with a major arcana. So Monday, the last day in July, is the healing moon. We have the healing moon on the 1st of August. So a time of awakening. You can see there the angels lifting him up and the angel behind him sounding the trumpet. So this is an awakening to look back over our past and to bring the wisdom, let go of the stress and the anxieties. And we've all been through major changes over the past years and beyond. And now we are coming into this place of creating a new future. So this is the awakening within, to stay focused on the direction in which we wish to move towards, focusing on the future we wish to create. So the Judgment card is the next to the last card of the tarot, asking us to just have a look, to reflect, not to stay in any old energy, to take the wisdom, to let go of anything that weakens us, and calling on the divine. You can see the angels there lifting him up into higher consciousness from that sleep state. So this is the next to the final card, looking at what's not working in our lives any longer, and this is a healing moon. So doing our healing this evening, doing self-healing, our writing and burning, or however we find it easy to let go and bring ourselves into alignment. So Monday, the start of the week, is a very powerful day. We're on the healing moon and we're going to feel the effects of this full moon from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So it's going to, it's such a powerful energy as we are in the gateway as well, moving into the Lion's Gate, into the peak of the Lion's Gate. So the energy is intensing. So energy coming in, transforming, transmuting and releasing us. I just feel it's a resurrection. We're having a soul resurrection and we're going to feel the power of this resurrection. We've got a powerful week ahead of us. So Monday, looking in all areas of our lives, looking at what is not working any longer, and putting attention to what we want to grow in our lives, taking our attention away from trying to fix anything, letting go of the old programs, the old conditioning, and allowing ourselves to rise. And Tuesday we've got the full moon in Aquarius. So the full moon is in Aquarius and the sun is in Leo. And a full moon, the sun and the moon converse. The sun is shining on the moon and the moon is illuminated. So the full moon in Aquarius is the higher mind. It's our frequency, where we are placing our thoughts. The ruling planet of Aquarius is Uranus, and Uranus is the planet of this card, and you can see he's about to step off the cliff. And this is what Uranus does. It pushes us off the cliff and we fly. So it's sudden shocks, it's changes, it brings things in that's unexpected. So say for instance we had a full day planned, and just as we're about to go out the door, someone comes to visit, and we are in that place of frustration because we had so much planned to do this day, but this person's come, this friend, this family member, whatever, and we are sat conversing with this person instead of doing what we had planned that day. But that person will come with a gift. And when we sit and listen to the frustration within us that's coming to the forefront and letting that go, and knowing that everything has been beautifully lined up for this to happen, to invoke the frustration or maybe irritation, whatever it is that may be coming to the surface, for us to sit and be at peace with where we are in every given moment. So Tuesday, the full moon in Aquarius, 9 degrees in Aquarius, and the sun is 9 degrees in Leo. And 9 is completion. It's the Hermit in the tarot, asking us to go in. Venus is retrograding in Leo, asking us to look at what we are holding on to. Look at the feelings that we are holding on to, the old patterns that we're holding on to. So Uranus and Venus, Leo, Aquarius, and Aquarius is the zodiac sign that is connected to the star, the water bearer. Even though it's the element of air, it's the water bearer, alchemizing and shifting, bringing higher consciousness in, transmuting and cleansing away our subconscious and those old patterns, those old emotions that keep us in a limited place, in limiting beliefs. So this is a hugely powerful week where things are going to be brought to the surface for us to sit and relax into whatever is occurring during this week, knowing that the Fool is telling us it's the start of the journey of the tarot. But we have everything within us that we require. Uranus is pushing us off that cliff. And we know with all the wisdom that we have within us, we will fly. We're not going to crash and burn. We will fly. We've got everything we need within us. And this is Monday, what the angels are showing us. We've come through that journey. We have immense wisdom to awaken that divine wisdom that we have within us, not just the divine that's coming through from the cosmos, but also our ancient wisdom. Awaken us up to that so that we can start the new journey with this full moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius is air, our mind, and Leo is our heart, bringing our head and our heart into alignment. And when our head and our heart is in alignment, so we start to think with our heart, speak through our heart, use our head to open up and create and listen to beautiful, loving, empowering messages. But then we settle in our heart space. So a powerful full moon, and Tuesday is Lammas. So this is the turning of the wheel. This is the midpoint between the summer solstice and the winter equinox, where we celebrate with fire, with ritual of fire and dance and joy at everything that we've attained over this year. So a wonderful time of celebration, of knowing that we have everything that we could ever require within us. We're being divinely guided. Wednesday, the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, you can see she is there plucking the fruit from the tree. So this is reminding us that our fruit, our life is becoming fruitful, not to go into trying to force anything or control anything, to let it mature and ripe instead of plucking it too soon. So spending time looking at the seeds that we have planted, that we love, we're finding that place within us of strength that brings in freedom from over worrying or confusion, because now we're focusing on what it is that brings life to us, that creates a fruitful life for us. We're disregarding the rest. So this is a time, the Seven of Pentacles, we're on the right track. Our finances, our health, all improving, to have patience and stay in that place of peace and upliftment. Thursday we have the Five of Cups. So you can see all those cups there. She's dressed in black. All 3 cups have fallen over, but 2 cups are left standing. So this is looking at what we've lost. Maybe some regret, maybe grieving life as it used to be. Because as we start to change on the inside, our life starts to change on the outside. And sometimes that can be quite challenging. And we may grieve our past. So this card is reminding us to look at those 2 cups there that are full. Not to place all our attention on things that of fallen away, to look at the Two Cups. And the Two of Cups is a beautiful card of love, of romance, of love coming into our lives. So whatever we are grieving of the past, there is new love coming in, a new ray of light coming in. So Thursday, being mindful that we're not going into that place of regret, of self-sabotage. Keep taking our attention on to the love in our lives, and how love opens us up and lifts us, because what's gone, it's been meant to, everything is meant to happen the way it does. And if we start holding on to the past and not paying attention to what we have here, we stay in that place of sadness, of grief. So Thursday is a day of looking at the Two of Cups, that beautiful card of the Two of Cups in the tarot, overflowing with love. We still have that. We've learned from these three cups that have fell over. Take the wisdom, take the insights from the pain that we've been through, and allow us to walk forward now in love. I just feel we are moving into a new reality, a new life, that there is not our past to feel the excitement of that. Friday we have the Four of Pentacles. See how he's clinging on there to those pennies. And this is fearful of loss. So again, Thursday and Friday, these fears come into the surface, but it's good that they come into the surface, because we can start to do the healing on them, not to get lost in the storyline of these experiences, past experiences, to loosen our grip on anything that we are fearful of losing. Let go and open up and start to flow. So the Four is where we're holding things close to us. We can't share, or we can't give someone any appreciation, or we can't give them any kind of gratitude. We're holding, and that is an uncomfortable feeling, and that will only block us. So being mindful on Friday, where are we holding on? Maybe where we're holding on to the past, where we're holding on to that grief, and just sit with it and let it come to the surface, not to go into battle with it, just let it come to the surface and go within and feel that sacredness within. And as we feel this sacredness within, it heals every essence of our being. So a time of letting go and loosening the grip of the old, allowing our mind to move away from conflicts and that we're still holding on to, still running it out. It's still running out in our body, in our being. And let it go. Let it go, because as we hold on to the lower emotions as conflict and fear of loss, or fear of or a block of giving appreciation, or some kind of resistance going on, in whichever way we block ourselves, we will block ourselves from prosperity. And this full moon and this week is all around prosperity. Sirius, the planet, is in conjunct with the moon on this full moon, and Sirius is the planet of prosperity. And so as we focus on feeling prosperous, but not only for ourselves, the enjoyment of other people prospering as well, we open up to a whole new level of divine abundance. And then as we go through this healing this week, Friday is the King of Pentacles. So as we work on any kind of resistance that we have got going on, any kind of sadness that we have, that is we're still holding on to, we're not seeing the beauty of our lives, to start seeing the beauty of our lives, to let go and allow that resistance, however it may be within us, to melt away in this beautiful light, especially with the planet Sirius series in conjunct with the moon through this full moon phase. It's the planet of prosperity. It is the, as we focus on prosperity and divine abundance, it starts to flow towards us, but not just as we focus on it for ourselves, but seeing everybody, being happy about everyone prospering. As we light the candle for someone, it doesn't diminish our light in any way, shape or form. In fact, it brings light to us. So breaking free from the old, opening up. This is the King Solomon of the tarot. He is sat there. He has worked all the way through the suit of the Pentacles and has gained immense wisdom of manifestation. He's alchemized the lower emotions. He knows that as he shares, he becomes prosperous. When he alchemizes those lower emotions of resistance, he then opens up to a fulfilling life, a prosperous life. And this is where he is sat back. He is not rushing around anywhere. He's sat there, and the prosperity is flowing to him. So this is a week of things may come to the surface for us to acknowledge, because it's the universe is showing where we are blocking ourselves by resistance to others, or whatever we are fearing losing in our lives. We're holding on to a energy that when we let go of it and open up, we open up to a new level of prosperity, of joy, of health, of happiness. So Friday, a wonderful day. We feel the benefits of this week of doing those in the inner work. And then Sunday, the Six of Swords, we're moving to pastures new. You can see there he's moving from very rough water to smooth water. The shadow is he's not listening, he's moving forward. So from this week, from making the choices of acceptance, of shining our light, allowing everybody else's light to shine, letting go of any resistance to anything. What we resist will persist. What we try to cling on to will evade us. It will escape us. So when we let go, we come into that beautiful alignment. And this week with Lamas and the full moon and these powerful energies of the turning of the wheel, we're going to feel it's a time of alignment. The cosmos, the energy of the cosmos, is bringing us into alignment, and whatever isn't in alignment will keep coming up and coming up. And each time it comes up, we know, because we feel uncomfortable, we will feel disharmony within us. And so as we allow it to come to the surface and choose a better way, choose acceptance, choose to see everybody, everyone prospering, abundant, happy, doing what they love doing, and as we put that out, then it comes back and we start to prosper ourselves. So a wonderful week. There's something's coming to the surface on Wednesday and Thursday, but it's right after the still feeling the effects of the full moon, where our head and our heart are being brought into alignment. But once we get through that, and it's nothing major, these are just minor cards that if we don't see and correct ourselves, they can become a real hindrance in our lives. So this reading this week is just asking us to really look at what we're putting in our body, what we're looking at, what we're listening to, what are we holding on to that's not serving us any longer, and then opening up to the beautiful energy that is coming through, getting us ready for the Lion's Gate, which is so prosperous this time. And with the Ceres planet there as well, showering us with gifts of abundance, as we feel abundant and we see prosperity around us, regardless of the illusion that is playing out all around us. When we feel it within us, we tap into that frequency and we start to receive these downloads. And with Pisces, with Neptune and Saturn in Pisces, we have a doorway to our higher consciousness, which will guide us in the most wonderful, synchronistic, loving ways. So we have this doorway to our higher conscious. Yeah, there's going to be something that's really going to push us out of our comfort zone, and maybe that's where the grief comes up of change and the fearful of moving, of the future. If we move, whether it's relationship, whether it's our career, wherever it is in your life, whether it's finances, once we let the grip of it, we are alchemizing those lower cheap metal, those lower emotions, and we start to manifest gold in our lives. So a wonderful week, a beautiful week, and thank you so much for listening. I'm sending you so much love this week, and just keep focused on the bright side of life, and as we focus on that, we become uplifted and abundance flowing to us. That when we open up and we allow our cup to fill and overflow, that is when we are in pure alignment. It's when we're trying to fix everything from an empty cup. We're looking at everything that we've not got. We're looking at maybe we're not as connected as other people, because the cups are all around our spiritual connection as well. But we've got these two cups, these two brand new cups there, that are a beginning of something beautiful and pure. When we allow the sorrow, when we allow our worthlessness to be alchemized to pure acceptance of who we are. We're all here doing something completely different, and as we do our own thing, we start to grow and expand into the light. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.